Hello and welcome to a video with me, Winner Android, picking up where we left off last time, where I continued taking over all of Africa, in which I made a lot of progress on, considering I basically literally took over all of this over here, starting off with Cameroon, getting all the rest of that under my control, and I had Algeria take a few of the countries that was right here. Likewise, we left to the DR Congo and Tunisia. And yeah, all that's really left over here is Sudan and Indonesia, basically. Also, I guess Somalia. And yeah, I'm going to be finishing that off and dealing with what's over here as well, I guess. And maybe also go and deal with what's remaining left up here in Europe as well. Being Ireland, United Kingdom, Norway, Sweden, Finland, and also this country that's popped up from a rebellion, I guess. So, yeah. Someone in the previous video commented on the fact that when I'm going to go towards the United States, I've honestly been kind of waiting for the United States to go towards me. Hint, why I have 100,000 troops sitting over here on their border. But I'm kind of starting to think that this 100,000 troops may actually be the reason why the United States hasn't gone toward me. So yeah, maybe I'll pull these troops back to province, see if they'll go toward me. I don't know. I'm definitely not doing that in this episode, considering I want to deal with all this over here instead. So, I have all my troops built up right over here. And yeah, Indonesia, Sudan, and Somalia. Basically my first targets here. Though I'm not really going to be taking the land myself, because I'm going to be letting Algeria have most of this. So yeah, another thing I wanted to mention right before I actually get started here is there really is no country that can actually defeat me at this point, considering India, second largest population in the world, 4.1 million basically. My recruitable population is 4.3 million. Yeah, if India could even recruit their entire army, they still wouldn't actually have be able to go against me when it comes to combat power, I guess. Yeah. But with that out of the way, I'm going to start doing all this here. So, first off, Indonesia, I guess. Maybe. Actually, let's do Sudan first. Get a land over here that I want. An ultimatum. Considering I don't care about the rest of their land at all. Yeah, that's all they have, so take those 3 provinces and I'm done with them. Indonesia, on the other hand, has more lands that I actually want. So, let's see. What here do I actually want to take? You know what? I'll do that. More land than I was originally planning to take here, but I think it'll work. Kind of cuts back on what Algeria is going to be getting over here, I guess. So, I get the entirety of Somalia instead now. Nice. There we go. So, 2 more provinces from Sudan that I was going to take, but yeah, okay. Sure. I guess I can deal with it later. So, first off, now I will deal with province ability, I guess. Go through and deal with all this. And then I'll see about working with Algeria to do the rest of this. Okay, so Delta province ability there now, of course. So I will have Algeria quickly go and take over those last two provinces from Egypt. Right now. In which, of course, Algeria doesn't have any troops over here for some reason. Oh yeah, I forgot. Algeria's over here fighting Russia, so all their troops are over here fighting that. Of course. I kind of forgot about that little fact there. Oh well. But I guess I could actually fight this myself for them. And just give the land to them that way. Yeah, I guess that'll work. So go around here recruiting troops for this. I can't actually join the war that way, so I have to do this instead, of course. Okay, there we go. Give that land to Algeria, and we'll be done here. So, I guess Algeria needs to finish their war with Russia before I can really do anything else. That's annoying. Oh well, I guess I can finish things off over here then. While I wait for that. Take over the United Arab Emirates. Which has islands down there for some reason. There we go. Saudi Arabia. Those two provinces I need. And now go through until that province built to there. In which of course I have a group of rebels pop over here. Great. Guess there's a ton of runners over here to deal with. Oh well. Okay. So, I dealt with those. I don't really have much else to do until those peace deals, truces with them end, basically, so I can take them over for Algeria, since Algeria's been dealing with that war. So, I guess I'll do a bit more work on when it comes to cleaning up a few of these countries. Starting off by taking over this little island that absolutely hates me, while its other island over here absolutely loves me for some reason. And it's the only country that actually has not so good of relations with me for some reason. Oh, Finland is very close to being the same there. Actually, Myanmar also has maxed relations. Ah, okay. I'm just going to go ahead and do this, take them over. And there are 2 fewer countries in the world now. Yay! So, surprisingly, most of the world actually likes me. United States, Canada, United Kingdom, Norway, Indonesia, New Zealand, Japan, South Korea. It's basically all the countries that don't like me, unless you want to include these other small countries here. Okay. So, how many turns left on this? 6. And that is 6. Okay. Just go through 6 turns then, I guess. Let that finish up. I guess in those 6 turns, I will be sending troops over here to line up on the border so I can fight them all. Okay, so got all the troops lined up and everything for you now, and these two absolutely hate me, especially Sudan. And apparently Sudan is also now toward India, so yeah, definitely a good time to be taking them over. Before India does. Actually, they both absolutely hate me. Huh. Okay. Sure. But I'm taking them both over right now, and I don't care. Start both of those wars and start invading. Over half of Indonesia taken over in a single turn. And now Indonesia only has 2 provinces remaining. Great! So, there we go. Indonesia's dealt with this turn. Good. And Sudan is now split into 2. And now just 1 province remaining, and this will be done. So, let's see. And get these troops out of there, I'll send them back to that province there. And they also need to call in Algeria into this war before I actually forget about that. Because I can't give them land here unless I do. So, there we go. And now I can go through, basically give them all the land here. And of course they only accept the 1. Because apparently they can only do 1 at a time. Now once those 2 provinces and everything else can go to Algeria. There we go. Done with that. Nice. So all that's really left over here in Africa now is Madagascar. It was actually higher ranked than Algeria purely because their economy is so high. And then they also have, of course, have tons of developments there. So I guess I'll deal with Madagascar next. Actually officially finish off Africa. But first, get troops over here. The United States not gone to war with me, but Russia instead. Of course. Great. So, United States and Russia are now at war with each other. So that's now 3 countries at war with Russia. No one likes Russia for some reason. Don't know why, but they don't. Whatever. Madagascar, though. Deal with them now. I brought my entire army over here, mainly due to the fact that I don't think they're actually going to accept an ultimatum. And as I expected, Madagascar did not accept an ultimatum, purely because their economy is so large. So, let's see. That province has the smallest population, so that's where all those troops are going to go. But first, I want to send some troops back up here to take Zanzibar. I'll send a good chunk of troops there, considering the population there is actually pretty high. And I want to be able to take it. Don't risk failing an attack there. Same with that island. And the rest of the troops, lands rights there. Looks like both of those groups lost 5,000 troops taking those islands. It's a good thing I sent those and that many troops to both of them. Now, where in the world are those troops coming from? Because I have no idea. Okay, that's where they're sending those troops. Good. That's easy to deal with. Okay, so got all that stuff down there dealt with. And yeah, now sending all my troops over here to Amsterdam, just so I have my troops up here in Europe again. And yeah, I guess I'll see about taking over what's left of Europe now. I'll start off with this little country over here. There we go, and I guess I'll also do Aland right now as well. And there we go. All three of those accepted there. Got Norway and Sweden dealt with already. So next up over here is Finland, I guess. After I quickly go through and deal with all of this province building up. Ooh, wow. United Kingdom and Ireland both don't accept ultimatums. Interesting. So, I guess I'll be putting my army to work over here then. So, United Kingdom over here. Least populated province is Liverpool. Okay. And Ireland's is Dublin. Okay. Actually, United Kingdom's least populated province is London. Whatever. Send all the troops over here to the Celtic Sea, and I'll attack them from there. So, start off with United Kingdom, and then Ireland. Send most of the troops take to Liverpool, and then the rest of them are going to go over here to attack Ireland. Now, they are considering I don't want to attack Dublin, despite the fact of being the least populated province they have, purely because they have fortifications there, easier for them to defend, and also most likely place for them to actually have troops. I also kind of forgot about this little annoyance. The fact that they do have these provinces over here and can't attack me. Oh well. Nothing I can't stop by doing that. So, let's get going here. And do all this as quick as possible. Only been 2-3 turns and these all both basically lost half their country already. Nice. Hopefully I can take London with that army. Okay. I think that's everything on this turn done. Okay, they weren't even defending Ireland. Great. I mean, they weren't even defending London. Ireland's actually doing a decent job right here, and apparently recruiting even more troops to annoy me with. And now I just need to take the single province that Ireland still has over here, and I'll have them finished. First, I want to get all these troops out of there, and Celtic Sea, I guess. Those troops will finish off that's there, and the rest of these troops will go over to London. I'll have those troops go to Glasgow. Go ahead and send those troops to take that. And take over Ireland. There we go. These troops can all go around taking these islands. And then I need to go up here and take what the United Kingdom has in Iceland. Finishing all those off. I seriously spent that small of a group just to do that, huh? You know what, I'm going to go ahead and just go toward these two since they only have a single province and I can't be bothered to send ultimatums to them. Okay, so they want to do that, so I will just recruit a few troops over here and deal with that. And so there we go. All that done, and now I will go through and deal with all of this province ability. I think I'm going to need to recruit more troops as well, considering I've lost over half my army this episode. Yeah. Started with 500,000, now I only have 250,000 troops. Wait, what? Algeria? Oh, God. Algeria's actually destroying Russia here. I did not expect to see this. Well, okay. Sure. Basically, that's what all that's left of Russia now is basically what's right here, since the rest of this is basically useless lands. Meanwhile, the United States hasn't done anything at all in their little war with them so far. Yeah. Okay. Sure. I guess I'll be done with the United States in the next episode. considering I kind of finished up all of Africa and Europe now. So unless I want to go out to Asia, the only thing I can do now is go to the United States. And I'm just barely short of my victory condition currently. So I could basically take over any country at this point and have the victory condition met. Or I could just go and annex Algeria, which is something I could definitely do. But I'm not going to. But first off, I want to go ahead and try and group up my army, I guess, or something. Send the troops to Rome. And I'll decide what to do from there. Okay, so I have 150,000 troops left over here now. Another 100,000, so I have on my border with the United States. So, yeah, I guess United States is next, and maybe Canada. I'm definitely going to be going past the victory condition I actually have set. And also, apparently Russia in those, like, 12 turns or whatever, has gotten a lot of this lands back. It's not that many provinces, but it looks like a lot. Still. So, don't know exactly how this war is going to go out. And, considering, even if Algeria wins this, I have no idea what they're going to do when it comes to the East. And if they actually start getting to points where they have definitely actually won the war, I think I may actually join in myself so I can try and control the peace still a little bit. And also so I can get that province right there. So, yeah. Also, I think I'm going to see about doing something over here with Asia. At least trying to get things cleaned up a bit. Considering, yeah, this is kind of a mess over here. I may see about trying to get one country to take over everything over here, I guess. There's really not much left to China. It's got that's there. When it comes to communism in general, it's just China right there. Laos, which has somehow managed to get all the way up here when they're supposed to be down here. And also Vietnam, with one province still. And that's all that's really left of communism. So, yeah. Let's see. The nationalist China has been taken over, and also Taiwan has been taken over. Interesting. China with a fascist government in Taiwan, which I'm pretty sure that China is basically just Taiwan in the past. Well, they got taken over, I guess. Got South Korea, Myanmar, and Thailand over here. I guess India as well. Don't know exactly what I want to happen over here when it comes to all that. Philippines and Japan are fighting each other, and the Philippines are actually winning. Seriously, what in the world happened to Japan? Why do they have such a small population and economy? Okay, sure. Meanwhile, New Zealand's still sitting in second place with their absolutely massive economy considering the size of their country. Yeah. For some reason, it seems like one country always goes and does this every single game. New Zealand's off to the one that does it on the new modern world scenario. But, yeah, that's there. Will be the end of this video. I hope you've all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.